Hi, everybody. George Bliss, winners bracket final, live from Wheeling, Illinois. Going to start it out with another Sanchez. This is Anthony Sanchez batting first for the 45's. 45's are the visitors. Dynasty with Michael Angie on the mound. Knops catching again today. And thank you for tuning in, Jimmy Schumacher, George Bliss, SSA Broadcasts, SSA Major Nationals. There's a swing. Oh, ball through the middle on the turf. Sanchez is going to chug for two. Oh, Guessant, he's rolling for three. So Sanchez. That's Anthony Sanchez with the big opening leg triple. Boy, nothing like hustle, huh? None other than their great shortstop, Nate Mercado. Yeah, everybody in the 45's is very, very good. Mercado with a line single, and here comes the run. Mercado going to two. Yes, he legs it out. So Sanchez, run number one. There's Sanchez right there, number 16, with an opening triple. Here's Smith, 55. Here's Smith. Billy Smith has a brother that's also extremely good player. He has been working, and he took a couple days off, so this is his brother, Smith, Billy, and both of them are tremendous players. There's a swing, ground ball to third, fire over to first. Runner does get over to third. So, tapped it to third, slow enough roller that the runner could grip and get in there. Here's Johnny Robs. Johnny Robs, now look at this here. We're talking the 45's, right? One of the most renowned teams in all of America. I mean, let's be honest, they've won 8 or 10 Forest Sparks. You got this kid, Johnny Robs, batting fourth. What an honor. And also a great pitcher. Johnny Robs, DH pitcher, number 32. Does a little bit of catching, does it all. Wherever Robs is, they're pretty successful. So again, look at his number, 32. Remember that's Johnny Robs. He swings. And there's the ball through the turf. So Robs, and they bobble in the outfield, and Robs goes double. So there's Mercado, who scored. So far, I guess you call them turf singles. Ryan Seacrest watching. Ryan, they're hitting the ball on the turf, and it's getting through, right through the cracks and the seams. There's Holstein. I talked to his dad, I told you a couple broadcasts ago. There's a ball straightaway center. And Robs does get the third, no problem. Are they going to ask for the appeal? Here's Lentine, grandson of one of the more famous players, Frank Lentine, who played with the Bobcats. So this is Chris, Tommy's son, number 30, an outfielder. Yeah, absolutely, Ryan. Johnny Rob was one of the best Chicago public school players ever come out of that system. That's absolutely correct. Joe Yaris watching. Joey Yaris, big superstar from Signature. Yaris. We want to say hi to him and Pat Shiloh. Randy Hubble watching. Oh, Lentine drives it hard. Caught in right. So, 2 runs on some leg triples, doubles, some good running, some good placement hitting. So 2-0, and here comes Dynasty up to bat. Now, the other night when they played Flash, similar thing happened. The top of the inning, the visitors, in that instance, Flash, they did score 2 or 3 runs. So, they've got 21 outs to go here. Plenty of time. There's Messina, number 12. I believe he's going to be coaching over at third. You're going to see Messina September 18th at Hamlin Park. That's in beautiful Chicago on the near northwest side. And that tournament, the reason why I'm mentioning it is the Commander Bauer tournament, who lost his life several years ago in Chicago, and I actually work a lot with the Bauer family, so I'm going to be out there. So we're going to see Messina, we're going to see Dags, We're going to see all the guys from this great sport that are policemen, Piscitelli from Rosemont, just name a few. They'll be out there. Hamlin Park, Chicago Police Tournament. Here's Walsh. His dad right to my left, Mark Walsh. This is Tom. Jake, I can't bring you in. I don't know how to do it, but yeah, how many times have we seen this? Yeah, I mean, it's true. These teams are in the finals a lot. So here's Walsh. I'm going to go to Johnny Robs and take a look at his left-hand pitch. Walsh goes pitch number 1. Ground ball to Mercado. Throw to first. Oh, that's Hennessy over at first base. Walsh with a nice stride there, but half a shot by Mercado and he's out. Igardo. There's Joey Igardo. Just talked to him before the game. He's a coach at one of the local high schools, so we want to follow what he does. He swings. That's right center. That's down. Hits the turf. That's right fielder. Smith brings it in quickly. Here's one of the superstars of Chicago. I don't want to embarrass him, but this kid is, he's the real deal. Mike Alonji, who has been pitching of late for the Dynasty team. Generally speaking, he is a third baseman, but he can do it all. Alonji, oh, he swings hard. Oh boy, if that ball goes up in the jet stream, it's going to go. So Alonji went for a big strike there. That one's going to go. So the ball does get lost out there in wherever it went. We're looking at the on-deck circle. There's Guerin, there's Chris, who got the key hit in the last game. There's number 10 waiting for the next at-bat as they bring the ball in. Let's go back to Mike Alonji. Hennessy umpire and his buddy from Elmhurst. Sorry about the wind. We'll try to hold it off if we can.
Come on, Mike.
So here's Alonji. Alonji deep in the box. Ooh, he takes one on the inside corner for a strike. So Alonji did not like that. So you can kind of bet Johnny Robs will come up with something that's not good to hit. Robs with the hesitation. Alonji swings. He nails it to center. Out. Line drive there. So Alonji did not like that second strike. Here's Guerin. Again, Chris Guerin is definitely capable in this wind of going 280 plus. And if you can see that fence out in left field, a temporary fence that they put in here at Wheeling is at about 280, we're told, 280. So let's see what Chris Guerin does. There's a strike. So far, Johnny Robs coming in with first pitch strikes. There's a shot. That's down. That's on the turf, first and third. Eguards is first and third. Here's Nedzilla. Eric Nedzilla.
Come on, Eric, pick me up.
Playing the outfield, I believe right field today.
Come on, Eric.
I'll check that. And don't forget, we're going to talk about our sponsors here shortly with a great group of sponsors we have.
Good eye.
Nedzilla swings. Oh, up the middle, over the top of the short center. Here comes Eguardo. Gold Rush Gaming. Napleton, two of our great sponsors. Nice crowd here today. Tito's Handmade Vodka. Iron Horse Security, PD Rains, the Beacon Tap, Signature Transportation, a whole group of them. But we really want to thank our good friends from Napleton and Gold Rush. And we'll name all the sponsors as we go along here. Got a long list of very nice supportive people. There's a ball, and that ball's down. Here's the run. That's Guerin. That was the Rieger. Rieger hit that one. There's Knops. Joey Knops with the cool shirt.
Come on, Joe boy.
2-2. Right now, the game is even. Tom Stigler, Dwayne Falls watching. And here's Joey Knops. Knops swings, and he goes right field. And here comes Nadzilla. Oh, they hold him at third. So what they call it first and third, I'm with Knops. Here's O'Connor. All day, as they say. All the way. Coach Hickey right there. There's Coach. So far, I think the coach is probably pretty happy with the going the opposite way. Here's O'Connor. Big boy O'Connor. I believe he's the DH today. He swings to right field. And that's caught by Smith. But damage. Some nice hits by both first inning shots. 3-2. We want to say hi to our friends at Lawler's Bar. Great people. Paul Wukash, painting and decorating. Rich Hennessy, who, by the way, is a wonderful decorator. Rich Hennessy. The Beacon Tap and Displays. Bernie's Tap and Grill. RH Home Improvement, that's Rich Hennessy. Reek Plumbing, Proline Door Systems. Bobby Backus, Keller Williams. More Than Dogs. Dockers in Fox Lake, Sherwin-Williams, and McGaffers in Forest Park. More later as I go through the list of our wonderful sponsors. And who can forget Gold Rush Gaming? If you need a gambling machine in your place of establishment, just look it up or call us. Call George Bliss. I'll get you in touch with the Gold Rush Gaming staff of people that will take care of you. Here's Big Keith Anderson. I had a nice talk with him. He's from Kenosha, Wisconsin. Played a lot of 12-inch. Keith years ago was in a Disney tournament, 12-inch, and hit one over a 400-foot scoreboard in Disneyland. So let's see what Keith can do here. Number 5. He swings. He didn't get it all. He hits it way high in the air. Caught out there in foul territory, but it is an out. So I know Keith did not like that one. He did not get that square. So, nice pitching there by Alonji. Got the ball off the edge of the rim. Here's Villarreal. Danny plays every position. Plays it all. Very good player. 85. Mike Sanchez watching. There's a line drive. Villarreal with the swing. Single. I'll tell you, this Villarreal, he's doing it all this year. This kid does it all, Danny Villarreal. So both teams extremely experienced at high-level games. Mike Alonji delivering to the next 45's batter. This is Big Jeff. Jeff Thielson. Here's Jeff. And Jeff today is playing third base for the 45's.
There you go.
Calls timeout. Wearing number 42. Jackie Robinson's number. Pretty cool. So here's JT. Score is 3-2. Alonji's team winning so far. Dynasty, but very early. There's a shot. Straightaway center. Trapped by Walsh. Trapped. And Villarreal is running the bases. Kind of caught the pickle, but no, he's okay. So Villarreal, very smart running. All you young guys watching. Danny Villarreal did go halfway. When he found out that Walsh could not gather it, he was easily to second and then made the turn and decided to go halfway and then came back. So that was textbook running there by Villarreal. Here's Filkins, Bo Filkins, dropped in right field. So Villarreal he's gonna hold. But Filkins does make it the first on that pop single, air-blown single. And here would be Haas. Here's Adam Haas, first baseman, with bags loaded. And, what an advantage a lefty has here. George Bliss, SSA Major Nationals. Wheeling, Illinois. Gold Rush Gaming. Napleton. Chrysler. And a whole host of other sponsors. Tito's Vodka. Beacon Tap. Lawler's Bar. All wonderful sponsors. Deep. Chan. Cranny's watching from Iowa, I believe, or wherever he's at. There's a swing shot. Oh, that's down. Oh, that's a big shot there. Here's one. Here's two. And that was a rip there. Straightaway center. No doubter. Cheryl Iguarto. So we're to the top of the order. Here's Anthony Sanchez. Here's the top, 16. He swings, left field, reverse spin. Uh-oh, wind blew it over his head. Wind took it and blew it over the left fielder's head. Sanchez running up the back. 1, 2, missed throw, and Sanchez hurt himself somehow. Let's see what's going on here. So the ball was blown over the left fielder's head. And that wind, when it went up in the air with that reverse English, that went over the head, bounced to the fence, and there was the inside the park home run there. So here's Mercado. He swings left field. That ball's down. So Mercado easily to second. 7-3. Here's Smith. Billy Smith now with a 4-run edge. Probably going to swing away with Mercado out there. Obviously, he wants to get him over to third at the very minimum. Very short. There's a ball. You don't want to lose him. That's a ball. So Smith is walked. So now first and second, and so far a breakout inning for the 45's. Here's Robs. Again, I cannot stress enough the advantage of a lefty in this game. Get the ball to the right side, get everybody moving counterclockwise against the flow of the ball, and you got a couple guys in scoring position. Robs hits it straight away center. Tag up at second. Throw into the middle, so got one runner does move forward. So here's Holstein, number 20. Mark Holstein, I mentioned before, he grew up in the Melrose area, now resides out west in St. Charles, and he's a school teacher and coach and does it all. Mike Galanchi delivered it, and the ball fell off his arm or something there. Time out here. So Mr. Hickey, Coach Hickey, is asking Mike Galanchi. The ball fell out of his hands. Ball fell out of his hand, and yeah. So that's an automatic 1 ball. So kind of a drop ball, you might say it. timeout. So Holstein up. There's a strike by Alonji. He's got the hook now. Holstein swings straight away center. Walsh with a nice catch. So, boy, Holstein nailed that one. The wind is playing tricks, folks. But a big inning there for the 45's. 7-3. We go to bottom of 2. And now I see a change. I see Big Steve Batnich pitching. And let's see, John, what's going on. Big Steve was out on the mound. What's going on over here? 99. So Big Steve is in. I was wondering what's going on there. This is Steve Batnich now in the game for Robs. So 99 for 20. So Holstein is out of the game. Holstein. That means that 99 will be batting in Holstein's spot. Holstein being substituted for 20. Just want to tell the coach. So that means that Big Steve will bat in Holstein's spot until further notice. So if Mark hurt himself or strained a leg, I don't know. We'll check. But here we go with Big Steve Batnich. 7-3. He's got a 4-run lead. Johnny Robs handed him the ball with a nice lead.
Come on, A. Come on, A. Come on, guys, right now. Come on, Hick.
Here's Hickey. He swings. Ground ball right side. Second base. Villarreal. He's not going to miss that one on the turf. That's Big Danny over there, over to Haas for out 1. Kasperick here, number 17. Strike 1. So far, 7-3. Big Steve with that deceptive double hand move. Both hands come forward and he releases the ball. I'm going to focus a little bit on Big Steve. There's a swing. Didn't get too much of it. Second base, Villarreal quickly down the line. Big range by Villarreal. So 2 quick outs here. Here's Brian. Sherwin.
Come on, Sherwin, what do you say, kid?
Sherwin takes a swing. That's going to be foul. So the wind's going to blow it. Out of play. So now that we have a quick break, I'm going to tell you about our great sponsors today. As we look at the first base side, let us entertain you. Tito's Handmade Vodka, Stapleton Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Gold Rush Gaming, Iron Horse Security, The Beacon Tap, and Signature Transportation, just to name a few. We can never thank our sponsors enough here on SSA Broadcasts. George Bliss on the microphone. Big Steve with that double hand fake. Guy is a devastating pitcher. I didn't even see that one coming out of his hand. And I'm right next to him almost. There's Big Steve with a straight throw. Threw it low. Big Steve threw that short and he got away with it. The guy could not get good bat on it. So again, if you study pitching in the last 10 years, you got to put this guy Batnich near the top of the list for effectiveness. Big Steve with the double hand. You see what he does? He's got double hands and whole body motions, and boy, There's a ball to Mercado at short. Safe, yeah. Nice running there. So with the turf and everything, he got there. Down here's Walsh.
One run here is big. Let's go, Tito.
So very nice running there for Walsh. Let's see if Walsh can pick up a liner to the gap, score his man, Sherwin. Steve Batnich is going to put his position players into a different location. At Devereaux, Teddy Sherman from the Raiders. Teddy, hello, brother. We love you. We miss you, Teddy. So here's go back to Walsh, live action. Walsh swings down to third. It does bounce off Thielen. So number 42 over there got the glove on it. It did trickle into foul territory. So first and second. So here's Iguardo. He told me how to say it. Here's Sweet Feet. This is one of your top shortstops. You're talking Nate Mercado and Joey I. You got two great shortstops playing in this game, and George Bliss is honored to watch them both play. There's a swing. He reaches for it, and it's down. So Iguardo, quite honestly, reached for it and did get enough of it to pop it into the right field. So, they'll take it any way they can get it. I know he wanted a better swing, but he did get just enough of it that he plopped it in front of the right field out there. So here's their star, Alonji. This is what they want right now. They've got first and third. Alonji, he's ready to go. Alonji is ready and set. So here is the challenge. Big Steve Batnich versus Mike Alonji. Pitcher. If Alonji sees something he can drive, he's gonna crush Aruno. There's a strike. They're being very careful with him. 3-1. Very careful. They're being very careful here. Here's Alonji. He swings. Mercado over to first for the out. So Alonji does ground out to the shortstop, but they come up with 2, 7-4. We're going to the top of the third. There's Messina, my guy. There's Coach Hickey. There goes Guerin out to third base. Joey Knops catching. Mike Alonji going out to the mound. Gold Rush Gaming. Beautiful, beautiful tents all over the Wheeling complex. We want to thank them for that. And who can forget all the activity that Pat Caputo has generated for SSA this year, along with GOV, Tyler, Mickey Balestri, none other than Tonchi Saresevich, who's kind of our umpire supervisor, and my old friend from many years, Ron Matriciano, who comes in from Vegas many times on his own expense to help us out. And Ronnie Matrish, we couldn't do it without you, brother. So here's Lentine. Here's Chris Lentine, top of 3. Boy, the game is not moving quickly. They're taking their time out there. Winners bracket final. Later on, you may hear the great Matt Dozen on the championship game, and I'll be operating the camera, so we'll have a lot of fun with it.
Come on, that was right there.
Lentine, shot, left center. Boy, Chris is going too. Oh, it goes to the wall. It gets through. And Lentine with the gap home run that did get through. There's the big ball by Chris Lentine. So a 4-bagger dinger right there by number 30. 30 hits it all the way left center, gets down on the turf, gets to the wall for the home run. That's why you got to get to the ball the minute it's in the gap. You got to hustle it, and you can't let it get through, and it just did by an inch. And there's hustle by Lentine's part for the big home run. So here's Keith Anderson, and he's going to go swing big. Ooh. Again, Anderson is capable of going over that fence out there you see in left field. There's a swing. That's hit high. Let's see what happens. Oh, on the warning track for the out. Wow, that was close. That was close. That ball was a little bit too high. If that ball's hit a little bit lower trajectory, you know they talk about bat angle and trajectory angle and all that nonsense. But you do have to hit the ball about 45 or 30 degrees. It does go farther. As you know, the laws of physics. I'm a professor. At least I think I am one. Okay, here's Villarreal. Second baseman for the 45's. He swings. Foul ball by a fraction of an inch. So Villarreal labels it down the line. Chad Harold watching. That ball missed by about 2 inches. I am pretty close to that line. 16-inch clincher ball. C-L-I-N-C-H-E-R. Clincher. 16-inch. In circumference, just to be technical here. Danny V. Waiting for the pitch from Alangi. He swings. There's a shot, and that's over the shortstop's hand. So there's another hit. So Villarreal having a hell of a game so far. Matty Richard, Anthony Raffaelli watching. There's Big Jeff. Here's the third baseman. He swings. That's hit hard. That's down. Let me get it back over here. He does hold it first. So first and third there as the ball came in quickly. Here's going to be Bo Filkins. 27, wearing his uncle's number, the great Keith Filkins. This is Bo. Marty Christopher watching. Yep, this is a Filkins, folks. You heard my voice correctly. Bo Filkins came about 2 or 3 years ago to the 45's. Filkins swings, straightaway center. Walsh caught. Run does score, though. Sacrifice works all the time. And here would be Adam Haas, who had a big hit last time up. First baseman, Adam Haas, H-O-S-S. Matty Richard watching. Haas takes a strike right over the heart of the plate. 9-4, folks. If you're just joining us, there's a ball to straightaway center. That's caught by Walsh. So, 9-4. We want to say hi to our good friend, R.J. Melman Jr., the entire Melman family for sponsoring us. Let us entertain you. Napleton Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Gold Rush Gaming, Iron Horse Security, the Beacon Tap, Signature. That's the great Sal Malazzo. Signature Transportation. I use them all the time. They're fabulous. Guaranteed Rate Affinity, Matt Dozen, one of the best announcers. I got to plug you, Matt. Guaranteed Rate Affinity, Matty Dozen for your mortgage. Bernie's Tap, Accurate Concrete, RH, Home Improvements, Seal Right Asphalt, Room for Kids, that's Brad Moriarty. Proline Door Systems, Rieg Plumbing, Bobby Backus, More Than Dogs, Lawler's Bar, and a few others I'll mention in the next break. Okay, so here's Guerin. He swings. That's hit hard. That's hit hard. Oh, it's a ground rule double. Now, if that ball stays in, that would be a triple, no? So that is a ground rule double. That ball stays at the base of the fence, he's going to make it all the way. So I've always said that, it's better to hit the ball at the base of the fence and run it out. But he's on second with no out, so this should be able to bring him in. Here's Nedzilla. Joey Cucci. Hi, Joe. Sorry that Ballbusters had a little bad luck this weekend, but still they hold the A national title. So we want to say hi to Joey Cucci. Here's Eric Nedzilla with the pink jerseys. Dynasty. Chicago Dynasty. He swings. That's a knuckle shot. Oh, caught out and left. So nobody can move there. So Sanchez quickly, number 16, that's Israel's son, came in very quickly and left. Here's Riggs. Here's Rieger. Let's see if Riggs can get something done here. There's a strike. Fly ball to center. Lentine, no problem at all. Now you don't want to leave Guerin out there with that leadoff double. 2 outs. I believe there's going to be a pinch hitter here. Okay, they're making some moves here in the dugout. We'll talk to you as soon as we get them. Here's Knops, Joey Knops. He would really like a hit here to get Guerin in. Knops swings. There's Knops. Whoa! Oh, Guerin doesn't go. He doesn't score. Oh my! I thought maybe. Yeah. So, again, I haven't played at the high level. Chris made a long turn there, but the ball did come in quickly. I gotta say, Billy Smith crunched it in. So batting now is Messina. Pinch hitting is Messina. Who is gonna pinch hit here. For O'Connor. He's batting for O'Connor. Here's Messina. Ball 1. I know he played at Dominican. That hit the rubber, which means it's a ball. 2-0. So now Steve's got to come in. Let's see what happens with first and third. That's 3-0. So big at bat here. He's gonna take it. There's ball 4. 4 pitches. He didn't want to come near Messina. I don't know if the wind is playing havoc, but Big Steve, I'm pretty sure did not want to walk anybody there. Bases loaded. 2 outs, by the way. Here's Hick. Strike 1 for Hickey. Let's see what Mike Hickey can do. Illegal pitch, 2 flat, 1-1. Third inning out here, folks. There's a shot. There's Hickey. There's a blast. Here's one run. Here's two. Joey Knobs, Guerin, and Hickey comes through. So nice shot there. He nailed it.
We can hit two. We can hit two. Let's go.
Big Steve Batnich having a few words with the home plate umpire. And I think they were talking about the arc on the ball, the flatness of the pitch. When it's too flat, that's called illegal. It must go over the bill of the cap approximately. So I think that's what Steve was talking about. George Bliss here, SSA Major Nationals at Wheeling, Illinois. On behalf of everybody at the Slow Pitch Softball Association, thank you for watching our Facebook page. Make sure you email us at info@ssasoftball.com. There's a ball to left field. Oh, Sanchez in quickly. But 9-6 as we go to top of 4. There's Kenny Doctor over there. Gold Rush Gaming, let us entertain you. Beacon Tap. Taverna on Division Street. We can't forget our friends there. The Village Tavern in Carroll Stream, which has got wonderful food. We go there all the time. Mago Styling and Paulie Lukash. Joel Alejandro, he runs that Mago Styling Cave. I'm going to send my wife there. That's what I'm going to do. Don't forget Iron Horse Security. And Kogan and Power. Kogan and Power, big law firm that does great legal work for whatever needs you may have. Give a call to Kogan and Power. Again, info@ssasoftball.com will let you know how to get a hold of these wonderful sponsors. We'll also list everything on our web pages. Okay, 9-6, fourth inning. Is there Sanchez? Yeah. Let's see if he goes for 2. No, he takes a wide turn.
In front of him where he's facing you and pushes the snout away. He'll stop. He might lick your hand, but it's better than your face.
There's Mercado.
Oh, yeah.
So Mercado being very patient up there. He yells no, 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 meaning he's not going to swing on the hit and run. Mercado, one of the more technically excellent players you'll ever see. Shortstop, throw to second, save. Kevin, I wish I could do that, but they won't let me stand over there. But I might cheat a little bit. Smith batting. He swings to right field. Can of corn, right field. There it comes in quickly. He fires over to second for the cutoff. No problem there. Here's Johnny Robb. Robbs is still in the game as a hitter. He moved to DH. And of course, Big Steve took the position of Holstein in the lineup.
While you brush his teeth, you got the sticky breath. Yeah, I know.
There's a swing to right. Caught out there, tags at first. Runner does score though. So, sacrifice fly scores the run. Now, Holstein's back in the game. So Holstein's back in the game, hitting. he did go out for Big Steve. So Holstein back in the game, re-entered. I'll explain that in a little bit. Here's Mark. Some very crafty coaching over there on the part of the 45's with Holstein coming out and Big Steve, and now that Holstein is back up, they put him back in the game, and that, I believe, means Steve is on the bench temporarily, but we'll find out in a minute. There's a shot to left center, and guess what? Holstein delivers. And there's the run. So there's Holstein. And here's Lentine. Little different angle for you folks. There's Lentine. There's a 7 running for 20. So that means Holstein is definitely out of the game now. There's Mark. So Holstein now was run for, which means I believe he would be out. I believe he's out of the game. Here's Chris Lentine, who had a nice home run early in the game. He rushed the ball to left center, did get it through the glove out there, got it to the fence line, and boom, he was home. So here's Chris. Lentine hits at the right center. Another ball down in the gap. Pinch runner scores, 7 scores. Lentine with another home run. There's Chris right there. Wow. Two huge home runs by Chris Lentine. Can't be any bigger than that. So here's Keith. 13-6. Lentine so far. Chris, the star of this particular game with 2 big shots. There's a shot to left field. Deep, up in the wind. Ooh, caught. That ball was hit far. So, we go. The next half inning, 13-6. Couple changes now. Ron Kubicki, one of your better managers, talking about the lineup changes. Big Steve is in the game.
2 or 3, and maybe we'll fucking throw a 0. Come on, boys. We gotta keep fighting. Come on, we gotta keep fighting. We left 2 zeros out there.
Yeah, so 7 ran for Holstein.
Keep your heads up, keep hitting.
Yeah, so 7 ran for Holstein. Now 99 is re-entered the second time. 4-7 for Steve, and that's it. Yeah, Holstein's out totally, so I'm talking to the coach. Mark Holstein is totally out, yeah. Johnny Ryan watching from the Shooters. Hi, Johnny. Johnny, nice to see you this weekend.
Seriously, buddy.
Hey, Julian, remember how Luna eats poo?
Yeah, well, I don't think Snoopy does. I hope he does, but ew.
Doggies eat poo sometimes. You don't want that in your mouth.
So, little delay in the game here as they make some adjustments on paper. No big deal. Here's Brian. 13-6, bottom of 4. Brian starts it out with a cut to the right side. Haas has got it.
Tito!
Here's T. Walsh. So here's Walsh. This guy's got to go to get something done. Their center fielder and leadoff batter. He swings. And that ball is fair. So Walsh with the beautiful cut on the third base line. Like a surgeon. Here's Igardo.
I like their names. All their good names.
Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Do you think I need to get farther away from the ball, too?
Oh, they won better together. That's nice.
Joe, I think the shake
There's a swing. There's a ball. That's down. So first and second. Nice shot by Igardo. There's Igardo over there at first base. Here's Alonji.
Give me a hit. Give me a hit.
Mike Alonji here in inning number 4. They are down by 7. 2 men on, no outs. Steve Batnich pitching to Alonji. Hits the plate for a ball. Another ball. I'll tell you, Big Steve doesn't want to give anything too good to Big Mike here. And I could understand why. There's another ball. If they get to him, Guerin will be next. So there's ball 4. So he does load the bases. And here's the big guy, Guerin, Chris. We're going to focus on Chris right here. Number 10, Chris Guerin. Now Holstein's out of the game because of some pinch running and some switching around. So the 45's are switching around a couple of players here. But their defense remains basically intact. Here's Guerin. Chris with a deceptive arm swing there. I thought Chris was going to cock there and shoot the bat, but he held back. He swings. Right off the glove of Villarreal. Here's 1. Here's 2. So a nice shot there. Hit it with enough English and topspin to get it over Villarreal's glove. So Villarreal made a yeoman's shot there. Almost got it. But Guerin does get that hard double. Alonji on third. Nedzilla.
Come on, Eric. Come on, Eric. Let's go. Hey, we need to run here. We need to hit here. We need to hit.
A chance here halfway through the game to catch up. There's Nedzilla. Right field. Foul. So I've noticed in the short time that I've covered this young star, number 11, he really has great control of the bat. And he gets it down to the right field line with no effort at all. So if he paints the line, it's going to score 2 runs for sure. Let's see what he does here. Let's see what Big Steve Batnich, if he tries to come in, if he comes in tight, then he's going to switch up and see what he does with his hands. He does. He switches up. Here comes Alonji. So fly ball there, scores the run.
Keep it down. Keep it down. Yeah, please.
Rieger, stay hot, kid. Let's go, Rieger.
Here's Riggs.
Give me a hit, kid. Come on, Rieger. There you go. Come on, Chris.
Let's see what Rieger can do here in the 4th. 13-9. Man on third. Guerin is still waiting to come in. Double pitch. There's that deceptive pitch by Big Steve with the double arm swing. There's a shot. And there's the hit. Reegs with the hit and Guerin with the run score. Here's Joey Knops. Again, Joey Knops, very capable guy that can shoot the ball the opposite way, get it behind the runner so he can get over to third. So let's see what Joey does here. Of course, again, I repeat, Big Steve knows that, so he's not going to give it outside. He's going to try to, get it away from Knops' skill swing.
Come on, Knops! Ross, you said it was the other way. Come on, peepers.
Ball inside.
Come on, Knops. What do you say, kid? Joe, come on, Joe! Find it. Come on, Knoppy.
Swing. Right side to Villarreal for the out.
Mr. Hickey! Hey!
So that does it.
Mr. Hickey!
13-10.
Mr. Hickey!
You see the crowd over here behind home plate and the scorekeepers. Don't forget Tito's handmade vodka, Gold Rush Gaming, Napleton, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge. That's the none other than Ray Zarnick.
Spaghetti's going in for a line.
Okay, let us entertain you. One of our great pitchers, Coach Hickey, just informed me that Spaghetti is going in for Alonji to pitch. So this is their normal pitcher. And we'll talk about Alonji's place in the lineup here in a minute. I don't think they're going to take his bat out of the lineup. But on the pitching mound is Spaghetti for Alonji at this point of the game. Fifth inning, 13-10. So technically 3-0, as we say in softball. There's Joey Knops tossing the ball in. Danny Villarreal.
Watch back. Just hit the back pitch. Got you twice on the back pitch. Come on, Spags.
Danny V. There's a strike by Spaghetti.
Watch Spags.
Double hesitation. Villarreal lines at the third for Guerin. Throws the second around the horn for the cool relay. So Guerin, a shot right to his glove. No problem for him. Here's Big Jeff, another third baseman. He swings at the first one, goes deep to right. That ball is down on the line. 42 steaming, and not a real fast guy, but good enough to get the double. So Big Jeff, big swing there. That brings up Filkins, Bo Filkins. So a very nice swing right on the line with the wind blowing cross there. Let's see what Filkins can do if he can get that guy at second home. That would be a heck of an execution. They need that run. 3-0 in softball is basically nothing. The lead can evaporate in seconds. Spaghetti short. Wind is blowing quite hard right now. Let's see if Spags is having a little issue with the wind. That's right there. There's strike two. Spags has found the pitch. Spags delivers. Swing through the middle for the hit. And here comes the runner. So Big Jeff does score. 42 crosses the plate. There you see 42. Now you see 26. Haas. Adam Haas batting with a man at first. That would be none other than Filkins. So let's see what Adam can do. So far, very flawless on defense. Very, very good first baseman. Haas swings, straightaway center. Tommy Walsh, no problem. So Walsh for the put out. Still 14-10. Here's the top of the order, Anthony Sanchez, the left fielder. So here's Sanchez. 14-10, fifth inning. This is the top of five. You're watching Wheeling, Illinois, SSA, Major Nationals. This is the big game, folks. This is the winner's bracket final. Ball to left field, in quickly, left fielder. Caught. So Spags only got 1 run scored against them there. So not bad, not bad. Let's see if that jolts the Dynasty team to getting some runs. George Bliss giving you a view of the field. I'm going to give you a view of the warm-ups right here. There's Big Steve. I'll tell you, this guy is an incredible pitcher. You see Big Steve right there. You get a good shot of how he pitches it in on the turf. There's a dead ball, as they call it. So here we go. Nice warm-ups there by Big Steve Batnich. I hope you liked that little short videography. Here's Messina, who's now in the game, I believe is the DH. Yeah, he batted for O'Connor, so Messina is in the game for O'Connor at this particular point. Fifth inning, 14-10. Let's see what Steve does. I'll tell you, Steve is patient. You know, the years I've been watching him, he waits. There's the swing, and that's down. So Messina again, and he's going to go to 2, and he makes it. Look at Messina hustle. Look at that hustle. There's your guy. That's your kind of player you want on your team. Steve Messina, he comes in as DH. He sees the bobble for an instant and rushes into second base. That's the kind of guy you want right there. Steve Messina. So, Messina starts it out there. There's a swing, right center field. The wind's got it. Smith gets it, but Messina does get the third. No problem.
Go, Danny!
So here's Danny.
Come on, Danny.
Bring him home. Bring him home now. Let's go.
With the hit, D, with the hit.
Kasperick, Danny, number 17.
Come on, Danny. Come on, Dan.
Let's see if Danny K can get his guy in Messina.
Come on, Danny. Let's go.
Make it a 3-run deficit. There's a swing. Caught, but here comes Messina with the run. So, there's the run.
Good job. It's going up, right?
Let's go.
Good start, Steve.
Tommy Mateev, the pride of Indiana, watching.
Come on, Brian.
Let's go, Brian.
Brian Sherwin. Let's see if Brian can get something going here.
Come on, Brian. Come on, Brian. Come on, Brian. I know.
Keep it down, Sherman. Keep it down.
Come on, Brian.
14-11, fifth inning. Winners bracket final out at Wheeling. Oh, there's a swing and he didn't get it at all. Foul ball out of play. Don't forget, let us entertain you. Rich Melman and his family. Of course, Ray Zarnick at Napleton. And who could forget Gold Rush Gaming and the Beacon Tap? Just to name a few great sponsors.
Oh, Brian, the best, Brian.
Tito's Handmade Vodka. Drink responsibly, folks.
All right, who's the asshole? It's in like 13 days. Good ears. Hey, baby.
Good.
Hey, all right. That one was good.
Whoa.
That was a flat pitch for a ball.
Hit the ball hard right now.
There's a swing to Nate Mercado. And there's the out. So, Mercado to Haas for the last out in that half inning. 14-11. Guess what? We go to top of 6. Dynasty's going to have 6 more opportunities to get 3 runs. Can they do it while stopping the 45's? Watching Spags warm up there a little bit. Brandon Dutton watching, Iowa guy. All right. So here's Mercado. Gardner Huff watching. Hi, Gardner. How you doing, brother? No pitch. As Mercado did call time and get it. He did get it. Mercado swings. Ground ball right side. Whoa, throws it a little high, but he gets it. So that's Nedzilla at second base, by the way. Joel has it for you in a second. You can go on the website, the Facebook of our Slow Pitch Softball Association and click Game Changer. It's all there. Game Changer on our Facebook page, Joe Peterson. There's a swing. That ball's going to maybe get through to the gap. No. Oh, it does. It does get bobbled. Oh, my goodness. And Smith takes advantage of the bobble. And that's a big mistake there. That ball was out there and left in the glove of one of the outfielders, and they bobbled it. And here came Smith, never slowed down. That's what I told you. Smith is one of the fundamentally sound guys. He saw it bobble just for half a second. He could have slowed down and kept the triple. Nope, he was going all the way. There's a hustle play for you right there. That's a big one. Robinson, ground ball to short. Out. Johnny Robbins made it close. Iguardo. Nice play by Iguardo, shortstop to first. 2 outs. Joey Knops calls it out. Here's Big Steve. So Big Steve's going to bat here. Takes his time. He's just fun to watch. There's no 2 other ways to describe it. He tells him, put it right over the middle. Steve Batnich. And he's had some big games at Forest Park, the No Gloves, and all the other national tournaments. He's done it.
Oh, good. Hey, look good.
Batnich, ground ball to short. All right, so Big Steve does ground out to short. 15-11. Bottom of 6. There's Izzy Sanchez right there. There's Kubicki. There's Sanchez. There's their bench. Mark Holstein watching it from the bench at this point. Big Steve with the warm-ups here. There's big number 5 catching. So here we go. Here's Tommy Walsh. Good time is now. Let's see what Tommy Walsh does here, number 22. Vince Croston watching. Man, that guy's had some big games at Wheeling years ago when his team won the Nationals. He could have easily been the MVP that year. So Vince Croston, Wheeling, Illinois. Joe Yaris watching.
Let's go, Tommy. Get him going. Tommy.
Jim Yaris. So Yaris family, you're watching Tommy Walsh. They're down 15-11. They need a hit here. Oh, ground ball to Mercado. Oh, I don't know.
There's no way.
Come on, Joe.
Good hit, Tommy.
Let's go, Joe.
So bang, bang play there at first.
Come on, Joe. Come on, Higgs.
15-11 in favor of the 45's.
Go, Joey.
They are the visiting team. 15-11, our 6th inning, bottom of 6. First batter, a close play at first for the out. Mercado with a nice play.
Go, Iggy, pick me up. Iggy, pick me up.
Here's Ricardo.
Come on, Higgs.
45's ahead. They started off with a big inning. Chris Lentine, by the way, he's had 2 round trippers. That's a big difference. Here's a swing to left field. Caught out there by Sanchez with his back to the infield. So
Come, Michael. Come, Michael.
Let's go, Mike.
2 outs.
Go, Joe. I mean, Mike.
You wanted him this time right here?
So here's Alonji, who is now in the DH role, basically. He swings. Way out of bounds. While the ball is being retrieved, we got to remind you about our sponsors, of course. Napleton, Chrysler Dodge, Let Us Entertain You, Tito's Handmade Vodka, Gold Rush Gaming, Iron Horse Security, The Beacon Tap, Signature Transportation, Guaranteed Rate, Affinity with Matt Dozen, Bernie's Tap by Wrigley Field, Accurate Concrete. We'll go back to action.
Come, Michael. Come, Michael. Come, Mikey. Tell it to Mikey. It's Mikey's call.
That ball did cross the plate.
Never been that huge. Good eye.
Come on, let's go.
Alonji swings. That ball is in the gap. He does go for 2, and Alonji nailed that one. Walsh did play back on that. So I think Walsh played it smart. He figured, I'm not going to let this get through for the inside the park home run. So Walsh did play it on the bounce and the easy double for Alonji.
Come, Garrett. Come, Garrett.
Here's Guerin. Plate for ball 1. Chris Guerin here, 6th inning, 15-11 in favor of the 45's over Dynasty. Winners bracket final out here at Wheeling, Illinois. Major Nationals, Slow Pitch Softball Association, SSA. Yours truly, George Bliss. Gio on the sidelines. Pat Caputo, Tonchi Saresevic, Anthony Tyler, Mick Balestri. Mike Choate helping us out this weekend. The whole crew, folks. And, of course, Ramatrician. So now Guerin has walked twice. So they don't want too much of Guerin, apparently. So he does put a guy at first for Nedzilla.
Hey, what do you say, eat?
So Nedzilla here, let's see what he does. I'm pretty sure they're going to play pretty deep in the outfield just to be safe so nothing goes over their head.
Keep it down.
Ground ball to short. Boy. Swung at the first pitch for the force out at third. So 15-11. So a ground ball to the shortstop ends that half inning. Kind of quiet on the bench right now. And a couple discussions over there with the coaches. So let's see what we got here in the top of 7, 15-11. Zero is re-entering for 2. Joey Knopster, number 3. Alonji is going back in as pitcher. So Mike's going to go back as pitcher. Mike has never left the game, but wanted to explain to you, he was still in the lineup. It's called the re-entry concept. But Mike is back in the game as the pitcher. He never left, just changed his position defensively.
All right, let's not let this guy get a home run, please.
So here is Lentine, Chris Lentine, who's had a major, major day here against Dynasty with 2 home runs. Lentine swings left side, foul.
Come on, Alonji, let's go.
No way he could hit 3 home runs.
He scored the baseball goal.
Funny comments over here on the sideline. He said 2 home runs, then he goes for the soft single. Chris Lentine, number 30, center fielder for 45, swinging now. This is top of 7. He has hit 2 major dingers, big home runs this game. There's a strike, kind of flat, but he calls the strike anyway. Alonji quickly delivers. Lentine swings, another ball to left center. And Lentine has 2 home runs and a double. He's killing everybody. So his slugging percentage for this game is, I don't know, 4,000, something like that. So Chris Lentine with some big balls. Here's the catcher. He swings. Caught Picardo. Almost took his glove off. Hit that hard. So he scalded that ball. Here's Danny V with 1 out. Top of 7. 15-11, 45s over Dynasty. Alonji back on the mound. If Dynasty can shut them down with a 0 this inning, they've got that shot. They have the big inning, but they can't stop. Here's Lentine. No, he holds. Oh, they threw it in to second. Lentine does hold, though. Here's Jeff. Jeff Thielen, third baseman for the 45s. Had a nice game. Solid defense at third. He takes a strike. There's a ball. Swing, straightaway center. Here comes Lentine. And Lentine with that big double does score. So 16-11. Here's Bo Filkins. Here's Filkins. Here's Bo. Ball on the plate. Timeout. One's pinch running for 42. Okay. So one is running. We'll get his name here in a second. Filkins, straightaway center. Walsh, tag. And Danny V does score for second as he runs hard. That ball was deep outfield, and you could score from second, folks, and they did it. And then the number one pinch runner did get the second as well. Number one is Davis, I believe. $17-11 here. Seventh inning. SSA broadcasts, 45's right now have a +6 on Dynasty in the winner's bracket final out here at the Major Nationals. So far, the 45 bats all weekend have been dynamite, crushing the ball. There's a shot to center. And here comes the number one runner. He scores. So the pinch runner, number one, does come in. Here's Sanchez. Anthony Sanchez. He swings. Ground ball to second. Over to first. For the out. So, this is it. There are no more opportunities except to score 6 to tie it.
Swing, come on, come on.
Come on, boys. We got this. Swing. Let's go. Get some hits.
42.
So the third baseman's back in for the runner, one. That's the big third baseman's back in the game. And the scoreboard is correct now, 18-11. So Big Steve's going to try to wrap it up here. And they're going to start it out with Rieger.
What do you just give it to you and say fix it?
Let me recap it here. This is the Slow Pitch Softball Association, SSA broadcast worldwide on Facebook Live. This is the 45's, Tito's 45's versus Chicago Dynasty Winners Bracket Final. There's a shot to left field, and that ball does get him against the wall. And they are going to hold him. So Rieger starts out with a triple. So Rieger with the big triple. Now, I believe I would not take it away from it. That ball went far. That ball could have gone over the fence, but it did hold for the triple. So Big Steve, 99, doesn't like that. Doesn't want to start it out with a triple, so he'll bear down here to Joey Knops. Knops swings. There's a hit. And here comes 88, the triple guy. So Knops to third. Messina now, who came in for O'Connor some innings ago, will bat. Big Steve Messina, technically the DH at this point in the game. And there are no outs. It's 8-2, 18-12. 45's do have a 6-run lead. Man on third.
go, Steve. Triple, triple.
Come on, Steve.
18-12. Plate for the ball. 7th inning. Doesn't get any more tense than this, folks. Messina takes a strike. Two strikes right on the outside corner.
Let's go. You got it.
Timeout. As Messina steps in the box, he swings. Fly ball to center. Knops is not going to try it.
Come on, Aggie, let's go.
Just like last one.
Come on, Hick.
Here's Hickey. Bo O'Rourke is watching. Savaris Williams. Folks, if you're tuning in, it is 18-12 with 1 out. Man on third, Knops. They're going to need a rally here to pull out the miracle. There's a swing, straightaway center field. Lentine with the catch, but the run will score easily, 18-13.
All right, Danny, come on, Danny.
Ball, Nappy.
Let's go, Danny. Let's go. Stay hot.
Come on, 1 set.
Come on, baby, let's go. Keep him up.
So here we go, last batter for Dynasty.
Call that. Clarify. Come on, Danny.
Kasperick, Danny K. He swings, that's foul.
All right, Danny, let's go. Straighten it out.
Tom Stark watching, Tommy Stark, legendary 12-inch player from Lake Geneva.
Straighten it out, babe.
Vince Croston, I mentioned. Folks, if you just tuned in, Tom Stark, it's 18-13. 2 outs. The 45s did have 2 home runs by Chris Lentine. Yes, the grandson of the great Frank Lentine. That seemed to be the big difference today. 2 big shots by Lentine. Here's Kasperick. The last chance they have, Dynasty. 3-2.
Danny, let's go. Come on, Danny. Your pitch, let's go.
Ground ball. Nate Mercado throws his glove off and does a no-glover. Interesting play as they win it 18-13. Great, great game by Lentine. Chris Lentine with a big, big game today for the 45s. Final score, 18-13. The 45s have won the winners bracket final. And George Bliss will end it here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in a little bit for the championship here on Slow Pitch Softball Association.
Behind you. Put it behind you. If we don't win,
Play softball. It's the greatest game in America.